Hey guys, it's Lee in a fishbowl. Sitting out here on my porch on my new furniture, which I haven't vlogged about yet. There's a sneak peek behind me if you want to see kind of what it's looking like. I'll give you a little glance over there. So I'm not going to give you much more than that, but anyway, I want to show you the whole thing when it's finished. I'm getting real close to finishing it, but anyway, today's vlog is not about that. I'm just going to do a little update real quick about TTC this month. As y'all know, we were kind of on a break, not really preventing it, but not trying, and I made it a point not to tell my hubby that it was a good time. I just didn't want to do that this month. So it's just been kind of fly by the seat of your pants. I was not temping, really wasn't doing anything, and then I just got the urge to take an OPK a few days ago, and that kind of started me back into not obsessing, but just wondering about things. I started some new supplements, and that was one reason we were kind of on a break. I wanted to give it some time for the Vitex I started and some other supplements to kick in. I'm starting Royal Jelly as soon as it gets here. It should be here tomorrow. So I want to give my body some time to absorb some of the new things. The new things would be the Vitex, Royal Jelly, and the CoQ10, which I've been on for about 2 weeks now. Everything I've been on for about since the beginning of Ant Flow, except for the Royal Jelly, which is on its way. I had a hard time finding it locally. I usually could get it at our health food store, but I've not been able to do that. So I had to order it online, and I'm waiting on it to get here. I got it through Amazon. So anyway, long story short, I was giving my body some time to kind of take in all that stuff, and we were just, not really worried about it. So anyway, I had some symptoms of ovulation, like I kind of felt some fullness and stuff down below. So I thought I'd take an OPK, and that was, shoot, I'm mad at myself because I don't have it, my phone with me. That would have been last Monday, so almost a week ago. Yeah, last Monday. We BD'd last Sunday, very spontaneously. Then Mondays when I started feeling the ovulation fullness and the pain, and I took an OPK and it was positive. Took the Advanced Digital by Clear Blue and it was low. So I was like, well, great. But I had not taken any others that cycle. I just started it that day. And then I took one the next day and it was low. So that would have put me on Tuesday low. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday, Saturday, I got 4 days of high. The flashing, blinky, smiley. No peak. So I was really frustrated. I was thinking, what's the deal here? I've already had a very positive, a positive, not very positive, it was dark as the other. The pictures may make it look a little lighter, but it was definitely positive. So what's the deal? Why am I still getting no peak? So I did some research on it and some reading about estrogen levels, and here's what I can come up with. Oh, let me back up. I decided this morning I was going to take my temperature to see just where it is on the chart, and it was 98.6, which is obviously post-ovulation temperatures for me. The only thing I can think of, and I've not researched this, is that maybe the Vitex has raised my temperature, but still, I just have a hard time believing it would have raised it that much. So on all my past charts that I've looked at, 98.6 is obviously 3-4 days past ovulation at least. And then I've had some that have even been, it'll go above 98.6 on like day 5 and 6 and then drop back down. So I don't know. My best bet is that I got the positive OPK on Monday, which was cycle day 13. I'm going to bet that I probably ovulated. I don't know if y'all remember, but I did my last vlog. I guess it was last Sunday night. I'd have to go back and look at the date. And while I was doing the vlog, do y'all remember I said I was having some pain right then? And I really think that was my ovaries probably at their fullest right before ovulation. And I really think that I probably ovulated Monday, which would have put me on cycle day, I think that's 14. But it would have been Monday, the day after we BD'd, which is great if that's the case. If it's not the case and I ovulated, I guess they say positive OPKs, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. So the latest it would have been 2 days after my positive OPK, which would have been 3 days after BDing. Not great timing. We did not BD again in that window. As a matter of fact, we didn't BD again until yesterday morning. So pretty much missed a whole bunch of time. Some crazy stuff going on at hubby's work, and quite honestly, it just wasn't a good time for him to be in that kind of mood. So anyways, feeling better yesterday, obviously. So we got 2 in a week's period. Last Sunday and today, and then Saturday. Today's Sunday. So long story short, ouch. Sorry. I felt something bite my toe. I thought it was an ant, but there's nothing out here. If y'all hear my porch door opening and closing, it's because my dog's out here and he keeps opening and closing the door to go out in the yard. Okay, so anyway, that brings me back to the digital OPKs. Now, the new Clear Blue Advanced Digital measures LH and estrogen. And what is supposed to happen is you have a rise in estrogen, and then you have a rise in LH. And this what it's supposed to do, this test is supposed to give you a high when it senses a rise in your estrogen, and then it's supposed to give you a peak when it sees that high estrogen and a high LH. What I'm thinking, after reading about what estrogen does post-ovulation, is that estrogen will go down some after ovulation. It will go down from its peak, but it's elevated still. So my thinking is that maybe my monitor read that the estrogen was elevated on me, but because I had not tested prior to my positive OPK, prior to that LH surge, it didn't really get a good idea of really what my peak in estrogen was. So it was waiting for me to peak when really I'd already peaked in my estrogen, and it was just still elevated. And your estrogen does eventually kind of go down as the progesterone takes over. Your progesterone peaks around 7 DPO, which is why they always, if you're going to test your progesterone levels to see if you've ovulated, you typically do it on 7 days past, because that's your highest point. So you kind of have progesterone going up, estrogen has already gone up, and it's starting to come down, and they kind of meet, and then progesterone spikes up, and estrogen kind of goes back down. So what I'm thinking is that the highs I was getting, it was reading my estrogen, which was still elevated, but not quite, but it was waiting on that LH, which had already happened. Had I started the OPK, the digital OPKs, before I got that positive Monfo OPK, it would have read that estrogen earlier probably. The only thing I can't understand is why I got 2 lows right after the LH. I don't know. I can't figure it all out. But that's the best theory I have on it, is that, and I do know that it may take a day or 2 for it to start reading all your stuff. It's supposed to keep a track of your cycle, and it's supposed to kind of remember what it was the day before, evidently, and kind of know where it's going up or when it's going down. So I don't know. Maybe I had my estrogen went up and then it kind of dipped a little and then it went back up. I mean, there's no telling. But anyway, so that's my best guess, is that I am somewhere between 3 and 5 days past ovulation right now. Sure made the 2-week wait go a little faster. So I'm not gonna put a lot of hope into this cycle, considering we did get one. If I did ovulate on Monday or Tuesday, it would probably be Tuesday, not Monday. We BD'd on Sunday. I got the positive OPK on Monday. Is that right? Yeah. And that's when I did the vlog, and that's when I had the pain, when I got the positive OPK. And then Tuesday is when I guess I ovulated. So, I mean, I know that it's good to BD before, so I guess that's okay, but that was the only time in that time period that we did. So it would be a very long shot at this point. So anyway, that's kind of where we are. That's my theory on all this. It's kind of crazy. I do think I ovulated. I do think, according to my temperatures, that that's over. I'm going to continue to temp in the mornings just to see what it's doing. But, yeah, it's so weird. But, anyway, if you have any other theories and you want to leave them in the comments below, that's great. Otherwise, I'll keep you updated if anything progresses and let you know what's going on there. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this at 10 minutes, and it's right at 10 minutes right now, so I'm going to cut this off. But have a great Sunday and a great week, guys, and I'll keep you posted and let you know what I find out soon. Bye.